Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knifedope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Got 3 batches of dope, but I think due to time constraints, we're gonna get into one of them tonight, and we're gonna go based on the earliest one to have been shipped to the premise, and it's gonna be this one. This one was allegedly delivered on the 12th, give or take. I think this one came in 18th. And then this one, I don't know, but I just got this one today, so that's definitely not going to be the one. So let's go ahead and see who sent me what. This actually came from the Apex Pass-Around group, and I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what the hell that says. It looks like it says Eonin, I believe. That's what I'm going with. Not familiar with Eonin, but if you could, give him or her a follow on YouTube. So I want to thank them for sending this my way. But before we get into it, if you do enjoy the content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, goddammit. It does help the channel. It does trick that algorithm. And it does help your boy to go viral. Okay, enough of that shit. Goddamn, people. This has been in the pocket today, and it's insane how much I'm loving this fucking thing. This is the AD20, USA bred, born and bred, and it's a fucking monster. It is a monster. I put this hoe to work today, and she can cut some shit. So let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, give you guys a heads up. This knife I had signed up for quite a while ago. It's been out for several months, so I'm not too sure how good the video will do as far as viewers go, but that don't make a fuck. I still want to check out the goddamn knife. This is actually coming from someone who is in our community, an OG at this point, someone who I have followed for quite a long time, love his videos, love what he does. We're talking about Mr. Lee, otherwise known as LTK, Love Them Knives. This is, I believe, his second offering. I think he did a knife with Tucson. As a matter of fact, I know he did, but this is the one that I really wanted to check out. This is called the Rezult. This is OEM by We. I can tell by the packaging that, you know, this is like a wee box. Okay, this is the individual who sent me the knife. So it's Enin's, yeah, Enin's Edge. So got a couple of stickers that I will put in the sticker catalog. So I can see the pouch also is giving me wee vibes. So that's a good thing. We make some goddamn good knives, and you guys would be surprised just how much OEM work they do for other companies. Even the same colored soldier rag. So this is the Rezult. Now this comes in at $245. Now I'm gonna be honest with you people. When I first saw this knife, you know, I wasn't a fan of the color on the inlays. And I really wasn't, until I had it in hand right now, I was thinking the G10 would not be like a good fit or a good look. But now that I see it in hand, number one, we've got tons of micro milling that I didn't know was there on the titanium, and it's on both sides. And this inlay is actually seamless, and it does not feel bad at all. We've got the LTK branded pivot, which I think was a nice touch. Looks like we have T8s on the pivot. T8s all around is what I'm thinking. Integrated lanyard post for the weirdos. So if you are going to give the weirdos the lanyard post, that's the way to do it. Close length comes in at 4.5 inches. This is a button lock, so we've got a flipper deployment. Looks like we have a nice fuller there as well. I'll do the flipper tab first. Okay, that came out pretty good. Fantastic action. It feels damn good for a button lock. I ain't gonna shit you. Let me try that fuller. Woohoo! That's where it's at. That fuller deployment is money, people. Overall length on this comes in at 8 inches. This is a big full-size knife. You know, I do know that LTK, he likes big knives. You know, I've seen his videos, and a lot of his Instagram feeds, he's always got these big knives that he gets crazy about. So we should expect nothing less with his knife. Blade length comes in at 3.5 inches. We've got a blade stock of 1/1600 of an inch. Beautiful stonewash finish on this CPM 20CB blade steel. Clip point apparatus. I think they call it a drop point, but to me that's a clip point all day. They call this finish a stonewash gray. Same finish on the handles. I think there's a green version. As a matter of fact, I know there is also a green G10 inlays. I would have loved to have had some micarta inlays instead, you know. That would have been fantastic. But we can see in the closed position, the button is totally recessed. So that's a good thing. Nice bit of little jimping here, right where that flipper tab is. So as you deploy it, it gives you a little bit of you know, traction, so to speak. Now, when the knife is deployed, you can't choke up. Fantastic sharpening choil. You can see they totally avoided the plunge, so you're gonna have tons of sharpening life, and you can double that down as a finger choil, so you can get that full purchase, no refund. We have some nice, I'd call that mid traction on the jimping. Can't get over this action though. It is really money, you know, it really is. You can see here that when the flipper is, when the knife is deployed, that flipper is kind of concealed by the actual handle itself, which is doubling down as a finger guard. Titanium pocket clip is right or left hand tip up carry. And yeah, good job. I'll tell you, one of the tests I do for button locks is that if you can shake that knife and it doesn't fly out, usually you're gonna have a good synthetic detent feel to it, you know? And that is the case with this knife for sure. Let's go ahead and put up some comparisons to give you guys a better idea on the size of this thing. Let's keep it in the same family, shall we? This is gonna be the first button lock that I ever purchased, and bought this on the drop last year in April. That's going to be the Civivi Conspirator. That's a fantastic knife even to today. And what's funny is, you know, I cannot stand Damascus, you know, now, but when I first saw it, I thought that was the craziest, most beautiful blade I had ever seen. Funny how things change. But we can see here, actually, I think they're about, well, no, the Rezult is just a hair bigger than the Conspirator. Next up, a knife that was very popular a month or two, but it seems to kind of have, the hype has kind of slowed down quite a bit. But it's still a great knife. That's going to be the Civivi Vision FG. So the Rezult is bigger than that one. Let's do a couple more, shall we? Here, this next one is another knife that is OEM from WE, and it's a fantastic button lock. And that is going to be the Ferrum Forge Stinger. And it is quite a bit smaller than the Rezult. Next up, how about some Kaiser vibes? Possibly the best Kaiser ever, in my humble opinion, and that's going to be the Kaiser Militao. So once again, the Rezult is bigger than that. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. Gotta bring you some American vibes. You know how the fuck we do. And none more important than this beauty. We're looking at the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. I am patiently, ever so patiently, awaiting my original goat scales. I think I ordered them around August 20th, 23rd. So they should be touching down sometime soon, hopefully. But once again, the Rezult is bigger than that. Last but certainly not least, the knife with my favorite locking mechanism in my collection. This is going to be the AD-15 Cold Steel. So actually, the AD-15 is bigger than the Rezult. That's good to know. Well, what do you fuckers think? I'll tell you what I think. I'm loving it. You know, I am a big fan of LTK. You know, he just recently started running his website where he sells pre-owned knives, and they've got a great selection, updated daily. You can even sell your own knives on there. You know, reach out to him via DM or email, and he'll fill you in on how to do all that. You know, he was a trailblazer in the, you know, secondary knife sale game. He did it for years on his YouTube channel. To be honest with you, I think that's how I kind of found him, was during one of his knife sales. As a matter of fact, full disclosure, he sold me my very first fucking Tonto. That's right. He was responsible for my acquisition of my first Grail knife. And I think I ended up buying 2 other knives from him. Actually, I bought more than that. I probably bought 3 or 4. So he does good business. Can highly recommend it. Be sure to check out his website is lovethemknives.com. And go ahead and give this Rezult a shot, man. I think it's a fantastic knife. I think for the price point, what you're getting, you know, that's about par for what we charges for their knives. So this is one that I can recommend. I'm really impressed with it. What do you fuckers think? Are you down for some results? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!